Baddies, it is your boy, Quinn Martin. I was on Big Brother 26, and it's spooky season. I'm dressed as Vinny, super excited for Squid Game, The Challenge, Season 2, coming out November 4th, where we will meet 456 new contestants. I'm so freaking excited, and I'm going to be doing a Cult of Quinn draft with some other reality TV stars as well as fans. Really exciting. And so to do so, to make sure you're properly equipped, I'm going to introduce you to all 456 players, okay? This is gonna be a long video. I'm excited. Buckle up, get comfortable, and be ready, okay? This is gonna be so much fun. I'm not gonna make you read an article, okay? I'll read it to you myself. Player number 1 is Sage. She is 44 years old, a medical assistant from Colorado. Her astrological sign is a Taurus. And a fun fact about her, she loves hunting for sea glass. Number 2, Priscilla. She's 29 years old. She's a model and administrative assistant from Michigan. She's a Virgo. She's a social butterfly and great at talking to people. Next up, number 3, Alicia, 37 years old, owner of a martial arts school from Pennsylvania. She's a Taurus and a 6th degree black belt, okay? When you're in the main lobby and the lights turn out, watch out for Alicia. Number 4, Joseph, age 22. He's a car salesman from Illinois. He's an Aquarius, and he loves my dog that he's had for 15 years, but I have touched it only a few times. All right, Joseph's a freak. Love that. Catherine, number 5, age 43. That's my sister's lucky number. She's a compliance manager from Nevada. She's a Scorpio, and she's a brain tumor survivor, okay? Ennis, player 6, age 45, retired special agent, bomb technician. Girl, me too. From Georgia. He's a Pisces, and he's pretty good at the Pokemon trading card game. Nerd. Number 7, Matthias, age 26, therapist assistant from Mississippi, MISSI, Aquarius, and he has been the lead vocalist for 3 bands. That's a red flag, actually. You want your lead vocalist to stick to where they're at. He's gonna be stabbing people in the back. Steve, number 8, 63 years old. He's a butcher, scary, from England. He's an Aquarius, and I played a dame in a pantomime twice. Go piss, girl. Player number 9, Lauren, age 35, financial advisor from Ohio. She is a Libra. Love that. I lived in Australia for 4 years after college. And she moved right next door to Ohio. Number 10, Olagbenga, age 30, graduate student from Illinois. He's an Aquarius, and he has attended 13 different schools from pre-K to PhD. Maybe a military brat? That would be cool. Olubenga. Excited to meet you. Star! Shout out to Star, the winner of the Big Brother 27 Cult of Quinn draft. Star is number 11. She's 48 years old, a molecular biologist from Nevada. She's a Leo, and she was named after the US flag and would have been named Stripe if I was a boy. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. Hello, Wyatt, player number 2, age 23, music video producer from California. He's a Scorpio, and he can do a backflip. Comp beast, loading. Joy, player 13, my alternate jersey number, age 48. She's a teacher from Hawaii. She's a Sagittarius, and she was a cheerleader in high school for 3 years. I wonder if that means she didn't do it her senior year or freshman year. Player 14, that is my jersey number, is Haley. She's 35 years old. She's an esthetician and yacht steward. Love that, Haley. She is a Pisces from England, and she was on Below Deck Season 10. Okay, she's been in the game before. Rachel, player 15, age 30. She's a pharmacist from Ireland. She's a Capricorn, and she was born on Friday the 13th in Salem, Massachusetts. So some people think I could be a witch. Rachel, if you're not a witch, get the hell out of my face. Don't bring up an incredible fun fact like that and then hint that you might be a witch. Hello? Sydney, player 16, age 22, makeup artist from Ohio. She's an Aries, and she has a Barbie pink car. Cool. I have a Ken red car. Tornado red, specifically. Vanessa, player 17, homage to season 17 Big Brother. She's age 31. She's a lobster fisher from Canada. She's a Libra. And I work in my country's most dangerous job, and I am the only woman lobster fisher in my harbor. Okay. Anthony, player 18, age 33. He's a photographer from Michigan, Capricorn, and he used to own a Dairy Queen. That's really cool. One of my professors in college, she's actually like the dean or something like that. She had like a whatever title. Her dad owned a Dairy Queen, and then it was too expensive to license. So then it became a Daisy Queen instead. And you'll discover that out in the Midwest. Dairy Queens turned every other variation of the name. Player 19, I love their hair. Age 29, Leon is an auto broker from California, Gemini, and a wingsuit flyer. Jonathan, player 20, is age 35 from Texas. He's an area salesman, Pisces, and played Division I college football. Badass. Player 21, Marcus, 29 years old, gym owner from Florida, Sagittarius, and can walk on his hands. Next up, we have Katie, 42 years old, player 22, fundraising professional, Illinois, Aries, and is a breast cancer survivor, and am thriving every day. That's what I'm talking about. Tony, player 23, is 29 years old, a realtor and recruiter, double threat from Illinois. He is a Virgo and has sold millions of dollars in real estate. It's like one house. Well, actually, in Illinois, that sounds like a lot. Peter, number 24, stand-up comedian from New York. He's a Leo, and I'm missing a tooth. Hell yeah. Simone, Simon, player 25, age 69, sick, badass, retired Army officer. England is his location. He's a Scorpio, and I've eaten a penguin egg. Not recommended. I don't like Simon. That's nuts. I like, maybe he's cool, but that's happy feet, man. Don't eat penguin eggs, you know? We've evolved past the need for that. You could just go to the grocery store. Debbie, player 26, love her, rooting for her, BB26. She's 55, retired from South Carolina. She's a Sagittarius. She's a big jokester and will do anything to make someone laugh. Anything, Debbie? Give me the $4.56 million then, if you're willing to do anything. Or are you already lying to us? Which I co-sign, but just let me know. 27 is Sean, age 29, consultant from California. He's a Pisces, and I was 4'10" going into high school and grew about 8 foot in my sophomore year. Cool. Maria, age 47, stay-at-home mom and real estate referral agent from New York. Sagittarius, I have tried skydiving twice, traveled more than 30 countries, and speak 5 languages. Hell yes. Julia, player 39, is 29 years old as well. That's like Leah, 26, you know? She's a dance studio owner and is a nanny from Washington. She's a Libra. She has a pet rabbit. Cute. Tyler, player 30, is 22 years old, an indie game developer from North Carolina. He's a Sagittarius, and I have given more than 30 stick and poke tattoos. Cool. He's gonna get drunk. People are gonna get drunk in the Squid Game, what is it, fish tank or squid tank? And he's gonna be giving out tattoos. Theo, player 31, is 29 years old. He's a telecommunications manager from Oregon. He's a Sagittarius, and I love to watch anime. Cool. Jeremiah, player 32, is 25 years old. He's a small business owner and sales manager from California. He's a Virgo, and he lived in 14 homes by the time I was 17. Okay. Jacob, player 33, is 25 years old. He's a marketing coordinator and nightclub server. He just shows up looking good. From Nevada. He's a Virgo, and I have an older twin brother who is taller than me and has a better beard. Well, you should have casted him instead. Come on, Jacob. Don't sell yourself short like that. Chris, Player 34 is 36 years old. He's a pharmacist from Connecticut. Yeah, he is a Cancer. And I have had a side gig doing improv comedy on wineries, but I've retired. Hell yeah. Scott, player 35, love the hair, age 33, sign installer from Indiana. He's a Pisces, and I have a secret Jeff Goldblum tattoo. What makes it a secret if you're telling us about it, Scott? Come on. Glenn, player 36, he's 37 years old. He's a trainee vicar from Wales. Capricorn, I will be ordained this year, and I'm excited to give my life to God. You and Shannon get a lot from Survivor. Fun. Tina, player 37, is 70 years old. She's retired from England, and she's a Scorpio. I started a TikTok account at the age of 69, where I talk all about dating in my senior years. Hell yeah, Tina. Check her out. Follow her. Bethany, player 38. She's 33 years old. Office administrator. Virginia is her location. She's a Cancer. And I'm going to college to be a forensic scientist. And I recently started learning to ride horses. Cool. Dhruv, player 39. He's 24 years old. He's an analytical chemist from Florida. He's a Sagittarius. And I love staying in hostels and want to backpack around the world. That's cool. Eric, player 40, is 27 years old. He's a server. Every day of his life, he looks good. From Minnesota, he is a Leo, and I like to collect cologne and Magic the Gathering cards. Brittany, player 41, is 33 years old, is a server and bartender. She's from New York, a Cancer, and I have a master's degree in school counseling, and I love bedazzling and making jewelry. That is cool. I love that. Next up, we have Michael, my middle name, player 42, the answer to life. I like Michael. Michael's my guy. He is 28 years old. He is a CEO and founder of a coding platform. He's from Canada. He's an Aquarius, and I trained a robotic arm to water my plants for me, do my laundry, and help me cook. Love that. Will your robotic arm help you win Squid Games? Find out. Episode 1. Linda, player 43. She's 66 years old. She's a music teacher, cute, from Pennsylvania. She's a Gemini, and I play 5 instruments, which include the piano, the organ, same instrument, cello, guitar, same instrument, and voice. I'll let it slide, just because I like Lydia. Player 44, Enrique, is 40 years old. He's a real estate agent from Mexico. He's a Taurus, and I love snorkeling, painting, and watching movies. Abby, player 45, is 32 years old, a video producer from Colorado. She's a Pisces, and I am a gator wrestler, mounted archer, and shark diver. So I'm basically crazy in my friends' and family's eyes. I love her. I like Abby. Cool. Next up, we have Kendrick, cool name, age 27, insurance broker, North Carolina. He is a Leo. I love tennis, cooking, and vlogging, and can talk to anyone about anything. Not the best fact. Cameron, player 47, is 26 years old. He's an RN from New York. He is a Gemini, and my personality borders on very passive-aggressive, so people either think I'm super nice or super rude. Cool. Reagan, beautiful hair, player 48, 26 years old, SPOG coordinator from Arkansas. She is a Virgo, and I was a collegiate mascot for 4 years at the University of Arkansas. That is cool. That's awesome. Idris, cool name, player 49. He's 27 years old. He's an accountant. Love that. Florida. He's a Virgo, and I'm a powerlifter who squatted 600 pounds, bench press 445 pounds. I also fell off a cliff once. Not related to the lifting, but I did fall, which is part of lifting. Hello. Next up, we have Anthony, player 50. He's 35 years old. He's a wine and spirit sales consultant from Arizona. He's a Leo, and I'm a retired MMA fighter. That's a red flag. If I'm production, I'm nervous about that. Next up, we have Gabby, player 51. She's 23 years old. She's a speak language pathologist. My friend Ben is married to a speech language pathologist. They have the biggest hearts. She's gonna be sweet. Florida, she's an Aries, and when I was in 5th grade, my pet turtle ran away. Gabby, slowest woman on the planet, just be noted. Robin, player 52, age 57, and she's a teacher and balloon business owner. She's from Rhode Island. She's a Sagittarius, and I create custom balloon decor for large corporations. Fun! Larry, player 53, age 27. He's an account executive from Ohio. He's a Virgo, and I own the largest freshwater species of pufferfish. I've seen it this big. You wouldn't think, but that's pretty large in the pufferfish world. Next up, we have Gwen, love her vibe, age 23, number 54 if you were curious. Waitress and sports reporter from Maryland. She's a Sagittarius, and I can remember every lyric to a song after hearing it once, but I still forget where I put my keys daily. She's hilarious. Phil, player 55, is 45 years old. He's a watch commander, cool, from England. He is a Cancer, and I've traveled the world and visited 29 countries in 1 year. I can also fit my fist in my mouth. Him and Tucker would be boys, because Tucker can do the wine bottle thing. Pretty cool. Next up, we have Bob, player 56, age 70. He's retired from Indiana. He's a Pisces, and I've traveled to over 50 countries in 5 continents. I feel like you gotta be adventurous to get on this show. Shamir, love your name, player 57, age 44, certified medical assistant from Delaware. She is a Leo, and by looking at me, you can't tell that I have 5 kids and that I served in both the Army and Air Force. Let me look. I didn't know that. Cool, she was right. Jesse, her reads already eating. Jesse, player 58, is age 47, a musician and nonprofit leader. Colorado is his place of residency. He is a Cancer, and I grew up off the grid. In the middle of nowhere, we cooked on a wood-burning stove my entire childhood and had no television until I was 12 years old. Just letting you know. Player 58, Jesse. Peter, adorable, player 59. He's 42 years old. He's an entrepreneur from New York. Aries, and I was a quadruple bypass surgery patient in 2023 and triathlete by 2024. He's kind of reheating Trey's nachos here. Hello. Next up, we have Takia. I love that name. Player 60. She's 27 years old. She is a nurse from Indiana. She is a Leo, and I am a cat mom of 4. Love it. Davy, player 61. She is 29 years old, a hairdresser and salon owner from Georgia. She is an Aquarius, and I saw 2 of the 7 wonders of the world in the same year. Okay. Annie, player 62, is age 37. She's a speech-language pathologist. Love that. From Scotland. Taurus, and my arms are disproportionately long, making me surprisingly excellent at the sit and reach competition. Is she talking like the field day? Like when, like that? Or is that a thing in Squid Game? Next up, we have Simon, player 63, age 34, greenkeeper from England. He's a Taurus, and I skydived in Australia. Cool. Alice, she kind of looks like B, very pretty. Player 64, age 28. She's a barista from England. She's a Scorpio, and I moved to Australia when I was 21 after being cheated on. Oh, I love that. Go. Yes, girl. Jessica, player 65. She's 32 years old, a tattoo artist from Louisiana. She's a Gemini, and I was adopted at birth. Jando, sick name, player 66, good number. Age 25, content creator, cool, from England. He's probably like runs in the Sidemen circles, who knows? He's a Pisces, and I vomit if I go near cheese and onion crisps for some reason. Awesome. George, player 67. 6'7". Ah! Come on! Come on! 27. Age 49. High school principal from Arkansas. He's a Taurus, and I'm a proud member of the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. Badass! I love Choctaw. Shout out. Next up, we have Dinah. Dina, you let me know. She's player 68, age 50. Fitness instructor from Florida. She's a Libra, and I cooking and hosting wellness retreats are my passions, and I hope to continue this for the rest of my life. Hell yes. Joan, player 69. Woo! She is 37 years old, an occupations manager from Australia. She's a Taurus, and I'm a social butterfly that can genuinely get along with anyone and everyone. I hate when the fun fact is like them still pitching themselves for casting. I'm a good pick. I'm a social butterfly of a social game, I swear. But I do like Joan's vibe. She's won me over, despite her fun fact. Next up, we have Raina, player 70, age 47, Consumer Insights. She's from Virginia, and she's a Sagittarius. I'm the 77th woman on record to have submitted the highest natural point in each state of the continental United States. Hell yeah, girl. Olga, player 71, is 32 years old. She's a chemist from New Jersey. Scorpio, and I work part-time for the New Jersey Devils hockey team and the Woo Crew. Awesome. That's like a pride line, I think. Perla, player 72. I love the number 72. She's 25 years old. She's a model from California. She is a Leo, and I was born into the Mormon Church in the Dominican Republic. Cool. Next up, we have Dylan, player 73, age 26, special education paraprofessional. I had a situationship with someone with this job. Arkansas is where he's from. He's an Aries, and I won first place at a college singing competition in the men's musical theater category. Cool, Dylan. Thank you for sharing. Bethany, player 74, is 23 years old, a graduate student from North Carolina. She's a Capricorn, and I am a 2-time canoe race champion. Fun. Natalie, player 75, is 23 years old. She's a sign language interpreter from Kansas, Capricorn, and I have competed in the Miss Kansas USA pageant. Okay. Marcus, player 76, is 31 years old, is a content creator and filmmaker from Tennessee, Aries, and I would use the prize money for producing my own movie. That is awesome. He's gonna make Black Panther 3. That's the movie he's hoping to make. Susan, player 77, is 54 years old, a public health nurse manager from Alabama. She's a Leo, and I was the first female firefighter in my hometown. Fire. Caroline, player 78, age 62. Okay, she's retired. What else do you need to know? Because I got plenty of info about my girl, Caroline or Carolyn. It just kind of depends on how you want to pronounce it, TBH. That's what she said. She's really open to it. Okay? She's from Tennessee. She's a Libra, I'll have you know. And I love to kayak, fish, and I'm very competitive about it. She'll beat you up. You understand? She'll beat you up. It's very scary. She's very aggressive about it. I don't like it. I'll admit that. I don't like it. Okay? But outside of that, cool lady. Cool lady. Okay, Jeff, he's player 79, age 48, sales executive from Illinois, Sagittarius. We've got a lot of people from Illinois. Did they do an in-person casting call in Chicago? I dominate my fantasy football league. Don't care, Jeff. I'm just kidding, Jeff. Jeff, I'm sorry. I like it, Jeff. That's cool. I just don't like fantasy football. I don't think it's fun. Ashley, player 80, is 39 years old, a nonprofit director of marketing and special events. She's from Georgia. She's a Leo, and I'm a mom of 2 boys, and I've been on every PTO, booster, club, and organization for them. My fun is being their cheerleader. I like Ashley. That's really cool. Damien, player 81, is 43 years old, a business owner from England. He's an Aries, and I once ran 300 miles to get to a beard competition. And then he lost to me. Sorry. Heath, player 82, he is 32 years old, a police officer from Alabama, a Scorpio, fun fact, and I changed my name, named myself after my children. That, I don't know what that means. Sonia, player 83, she's 25 years old, a dental hygienist, love her. Georgia is her location, she's a Taurus, and I lived in South America for 11 years, speak fluent Spanish. I think that she's a real competitor. Bridget, player 84, 25 years old, is a nanny from Georgia. She's a Scorpio, and I am double jointed and can bend my knees backwards and my arms in a full circle. Hell yeah. Alfie, player 85, 35-year-old DJ from England. He's an Aries, and I'm very competitive and have a good poker face. Once again, I don't like it when they're trying to pitch themselves to us, you know? I just want to learn something interesting. Nicholas, player 86, is 34 years old. He's a firefighter from New York. He's a Pisces, and if I win the money, will be used for my kids' education in the future. Whack. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear something cool. Law. I had a friend named Salah, and I would say, Salah, laying down the law. His dad loved it. Law is player 87. He's 26 years old. He's a teacher from Texas. He's an Aries, and I'm an 8-type champion in my monthly Disney karaoke. That is cool. Holy shit. Enrique is player 88, 56. This is a bald man. This is a bald man. I wonder if he got his glasses green for this, or if he just loves the color green. I like this guy. He kind of looks like my neighbor, Muhammad. He's an obstetrician, gynecologist from Mexico. He's a Scorpio, and I'm an introverted workaholic doctor who loves to challenge himself with new adventures. That sounds like a dating profile. Michael, you know how I feel about Michaels. Player 89, 63 years old, musician from Texas. He's a Scorpio, and I play Angus Young in an AC/DC tribute band. Let me see what Angus Young looks like. Okay. Kind of see it. He kind of looks like a younger Angus Young. Interesting. Thank you, Michael. Next up, we have Miriam, player 90. She's 31 years old. She is a server from California. She is a Cancer, and I'm the middle of 7 children. Okay, and I'm the funniest one. Love her already. Next up, we have Denise, or D-Nice, depending on where you're from. Player 91. She's 54 years old. She's retired from Pennsylvania. Is a Sagittarius, and I'm secretly pretty crafty, but I don't really like anyone knowing. She's like a werewolf for arts and crafts. She's like, no one can know my secret. I lock the doors on a full moon and I just create. People hear my shrieks, but they don't know what they mean. Next up, Amanda, player 92, 43 years old, marketing director and teacher. Cool. She's from North Carolina, an Aries, and I coach a 13-year-old baseball team. Team's been around for 13 years. Okay, I like that. Team's been around for 13 years. Amanda can commit. She's been coaching them since she was 30. Next up, we have Nike, or Nick with the silent E question mark. He kind of reminds me of my friend Julius, who I saw today. He's 29 years old. He's in sales. He's from Ohio. He is an Aries, and I'm really good at mimicking sounds. Okay. Corey, player 94, 35 years old, private client banker. He's from Oregon. He's a Sagittarius, and I'm more of a nerd than I look. Corey's letting us know that he thinks he looks non-nerdy. That's a dork. I'm just kidding. Carol, player 95, is 69 years old. She's a retired, Floridian, and she's a Leo. I didn't start backpacking until I turned 60, and I have done sections in 8 states now. That's cool. That's fun. 1 per year, pretty much. Kevin, okay. Player 96. My brother used to be Bagger 96, so I like Kevin's vibe. 32 years old, he's an entrepreneur from Texas. His astrological sign is Virgo, and about him is I've been in entrepreneurial since I can remember. I sold newspapers in 2nd grade, custom duct tape wallets in 5th, and they got my first official job at 15. Loves to work, this guy. Sean, player 97, second Sean, 26-year-old content creator from Ireland. He is a Cancer, and I was a 2-time Irish national chess champion when I was 12. Badass. Sean's gonna be a competitor. Keep your eyes peeled, babes. Another bald man. I don't like the lighting, what it's done to our baldies. I don't like it. Because I know Matthew's a handsome guy. Player 98, 44 years old, law enforcement. Never mind, I take it all back. ACAB, New York, Sagittarius. I'm very outgoing, and I have a great sense of humor. I love spending my time with my wife and children. All right, buddy. Quit being a cop and I'll cheer you on, buddy. Melissa, player 99. She is 34 years old, a registered nurse, RN, a Californian, Pisces, and I'm extremely athletic and played volleyball, basketball, and softball. Cool. Mark! Woo! That's my brother. That's my brother. I know him. I've met Mark in real life. This is my winner pick. He was so cool to me. I love this guy. I'm being so serious. Mark, player 100, you have my heart, brother. I love you. You were so nice to me. You were so nice, dude. He's a good guy. Player 100, 39 years old. He is a customer service representative from California. He's a Leo, and at one point I was able to quote all of Billy Madison by heart. That's a funny fun fact where you're like, I can't do it now, don't ask, but at one point. Player 101, Blair. I love a Blair. I know a Blair in real life. Age 34, sales director from Texas. She's a Cancer. I'm a poker player. My hobbies are golf and Texas Hold'em. Cool. Emily, she is player 102. She is 23 years old, a CEO from Arizona. She is a Pisces, and I took over my grandpa's company at 19 and owned 2 companies, 3 over my lifetime. Cool. Maybe a Nepo baby? I don't know what the business or company is, so I won't judge, but I am nervous. Giovanna. What if she took it over aggressively, actually? I take it back. That's sick. Giovanna. She's player 103. Oh, shit. She's 26 years old. Is a property manager. Wow. From Florida. She is a Cancer, and I was featured in Maxim, Australia. What does that mean? I don't know. Michael. Another Michael. Player 104, age 32, learning support assistant from England. He is a Libra, and I am really creative and enjoy making projects for both myself and others. Okay. Jay, player 105, is 26 years old. She's a whitewater rafting guide from Texas. She's a Taurus, and after graduating from college, I decided to break away from the typical 9-to-5 corporate life and move to Tennessee to become a whitewater rafting guide. Badass, Jay. I love that. She's gonna be willing to take risks. Lydia, player 106, aka, is age 32, a nurse from Illinois, Scorpio, and I got to be on a TV show. Awesome. Jackie, player 107, is 26 years old, a bartender and comedian from California. She's a Virgo as well, and I'm someone who likes to think, and strategy games are my strong suit. I hate it! Tell me something cool! Tell me you have a, 11th finger, you know? Alyssa is player 108. She's 61 years old, an international transformational trainer from California. She is a Leo. I'm a foodie, and I love golden retrievers. I have 2. Champagne is my weakness, and I love a great night out with my friends. Cool. Britt is player 109. She's 37 years old. She's a celebrity hairstylist and makeup artist from Utah. She's a Gemini, and I can write a rap song about anything if you give me 5 minutes. Okay, cool. Melissa, player 110, is 37 years old, a hairstylist from North Carolina, Pisces, and I have run 25 half marathons, and 2 of them while I was pregnant. I don't think you should do that when you're pregnant. That sounds bad. Is that good for you? Someone sound off. Next up, we have August, player 111. He is 24 years old, hospitality associate from Missouri. He's a Libra, and I was the philanthropy chairman of my fraternity in college. I think he just graduated, so that makes sense why he's talking about being his fraternity experience. I was the same way. Indy Lee, player 112, is 28 years old, a recruiting manager from Ohio. She's a Cancer, and I studied Korean for 5 years and am a trained dancer for 18 years who can pick up on anything extremely quickly. Cool. 113 is Alexander. He's 31 years old, a content creator and ex-professional basketball player from Canada. He's a Sagittarius, and I'm a certified lover boy with one of the best jump shots in basketball history. Alexander's a fucking liar, and I love it. That's awesome. Drake fan, though. Red flag. Angie, player 114, age 37. She's a brand photographer from Virginia. She's a Virgo, and after being told I needed chemo, I had my husband shave my head. My hair's since grown back with a different texture, and I actually loved the short curly lick. That's cool. Slate, player 115, is 22 years old. She's a clinical researcher from Ohio. She's a Leo, and I ran a 50-mile race last year and been training for a 100-mile race now. That's cool. Janica is player 116, age 26, special education professional from California. She's a Capricorn, and I can turn any convo that reminds me of a song into a song. Okay. 117, Paul, age 42, musician and music teacher from Texas. Of course, we know Paul from Big Brother 18 and 19, and loves WWE. John T, age 23, player 118, is a bartender from Australia. He's a Gemini, and my front 2 teeth are fake and can come out. I'm the oldest of 5 children. You just know he loves to pull the little retainer down. That was his thing in middle school, I can tell you that. Next up, we have Selena, player 119, age 22. She is a student from Canada. She is a Gemini, and I hiked the Grand Canyon at 4 a.m. when I was 18. Cool. Pi is 32 years old. Player 120 is a health information technology manager from Kentucky. She's an Aries, and I have Andy tattooed on the bottom of my foot, like in Toy Story. That's fire. Doesn't Tucker have that tattoo? I think so. They're cousins. Sky, player 121, is 22 years old, business owner from Denver. She's a Leo, and I think out loud and extremely expressive in a childlike, entertaining, and unconventional manner. Okay. Dominic, player 122, is 57 years old. I'm just kidding, girl. I'm just kidding. But that's a crazy thing to say. But I'm excited to see you on my screen. Dominic, player 122, is 57 years old, a project manager from Nevada, is a Libra, and I sing and dance with the Las Vegas Men's Chorale, made up of 80 LGBTQIA members and allies. Cool! Do you think he is a member or an ally? We shouldn't speculate. That was rude. I'm sorry. Bradley, kind of looks like Bradley Cooper. Player 123, age 36, communication manager from Ohio. He doesn't have cancer. He is a Cancer, and I have an identical twin, and he's my roommate. Is he a Cancer as well? Find out next week. Tommy, player 124, age 25, substitute teacher from Ohio. He is a Cancer. I have jumped on a moving train 2 different times. Awesome. Did you jump off, or did you get to your station? Dimitri, fun fact, they had us write a, young adult, novel that, whatever, opening, chapters in 6th grade, and my main character's name was Dimitri. I think that's a really cool name. He is player 125, age 31, middle school teacher from California. He is a Cancer, and I am a French guy in America teaching Spanish. Love that. La, or Lay. She's player 126. She's 29 years old, risk analyst, District of Columbia. She is a Libra at Harvard. I was part of a highly selective training program in which female students deemed to have the highest potential of running for office are rigorously trained by policymakers and politicians who have previously broken the glass ceiling. Cool. Next up, we have Timmy, player 127, 40 years old, electrician from Washington. He's a Taurus, and I am a metalhead dad who loves cartoons and van camping. Love that. Jamie, that's the Gert face. He came here to play. 128. He is 44 years old, car dealer from England, Aries, and I can fit my fist in my mouth. Yo, every guy in there is about to be, hello? That's hot, Jamie. Turn up. Next up, we have John, player 129. He's age 41, marketing agency owner from Illinois. He is a Scorpio, and I've broken 12 bones from skateboarding. Badass. Tamara, is player 130, 41 years old, vice president of public relations and social media. She is from Kentucky, a Scorpio, and I'm a former TV news reporter and a celebrity magnet. When I'm traveling for work, I almost always encounter a celebrity. Cool. Dallas, player 131, age 50, Kansas, Cancer. I was the 7th grandchild of Thomas Blood, who famously tried to steal the crown jewels of London in 1971. Dallas, we don't give a fuck. You quit your job and I'll agree that that's a cool story. Until then, I'm not impressed. Next up, Morgan. We loved her on BB27, 132. She's age 26. She's a server from California, Aquarius, and I was Mary Poppins at Disney World for my college internship. Badass Noah, player 133. He is 26 years old, PhD student from Massachusetts. He's a Pisces, and I consider myself a good negotiator and mediator, and I'm able to turn on the extroversion as needed. Cool. Pitching himself again. Ajaya. I like it. Player 137. She's 29 years old, a flight attendant and personal trainer from Michigan. She's a Pisces, and I lost 50 pounds in 7 months. Badass, girl. Victoria, player 135, is 61 years old. She's currently retired from Oklahoma. Cool. She's a Cancer. And I once lived on a boat in the Caribbean, or Caribbean, depending on if you're watching the pirate movie. Duncan! Player 136, he's 36 years old. Advertising is his occupation in England. He's a Cancer. I forgot my own name when meeting Paris Hilton when I was wearing a name badge. Yo! Degrees of separation, it goes me, Lisa, Paris, Duncan. I feel like I know this guy. Dan, player 137, and he's 47 years old. He's a lender and school liaison. He's from Iowa. He's a Sagittarius, and I have 4 daughters, 3 of whom are triplets. Okay. Taylor, player 138, is 28 years old. She's a model from Texas. She's a Cancer, and I train horses. I grew up in Hawaii, and I lost over 50 pounds. That's fun. That feels like 2 truths and a lie. My one guess is that she doesn't train horses. Next up, we have John. Toupee? I'm just kidding. John. You have nice hair. Player 139, he's 54 years old. Technology, sales, and relationship coach. Awesome. That means he's probably emotionally intelligent. He is from California, a Leo. And while I often dream of going to public places and forgetting to wear pants, this has never actually happened. That's a funny fun fact. I like that. Debbie, player 140, is 44 years old. Advertising, sales, New Jersey. She's a Gemini. I can do a mean karaoke of Shoop by Salt and Pepper. Cool. Next up, we have Gary, player 141. He's 65 years old, asparagus farmer from Washington. He's a Virgo, and I have been a volunteer firefighter for over 45 years. Gary's a badass. Frederick is player 142, age 77, accounting faculty and career coach. He's from Georgia, a Taurus, and I love ballroom dancing and weightlifting. That's adorable. That's cute. Frederick is going to have a lot of friends. Latrice! Okay, gorgeous. What's up? She's 143. She is age 39. Realtor from Maryland. She is a Libra, and I spent 4 years as an NFL cheerleader. Cool. Rashad. I know a Rashad in real life. That's cool. I also know a Rashard. Player 144. He is 25 years old. A content creator from Texas. He's a Gemini, and I'm a Gemini, so I have 2 sides. DeBranco is my outgoing and social public image YouTube self, while Rashad is my devious, sly, insensitive self. I think he just wanted to let us know that he has a YouTube channel, but that's badass. Thank you, DeBranco. Bob, player 145, is age 69. He's a real estate agent. He's from Florida. He is a Cancer. I'm a semi-professional poker player. Okay. Player 145. Cool. And then we have Johnny Bravo. Cool. Player 146. He's 47 years old. He's an investor from England. Taurus. I am a triathlete who's also into tennis, skiing, snowboarding, skydiving, cars, painting, yoga, meditation, and cooking. I like Johnny. That's cool. Next up, we have Jeremy, player 147. He is 39 years old. He's an artist from Tennessee. Taurus. And I am 39-year-old papa to a beautiful little boy named Oliver who just turned 1. I call him Little Liver, and he loves it when I sing to him. Jeremy sounds sweet. Next up, we have Derek, player 148, age 36. He's a business owner from Texas. He is a Libra, and I'm a first-generation college graduate. Love that for you. Asia, player 149. She is 27 years old, a waitress and interior designer from Georgia, Gemini, and I love singing, writing, and anything that lets me express my creativity. Cool. Kalia is player 150. She's 27 years old. She's a waitress and from Georgia. She's a Gemini or Gemini, and I'm a people person, so I'll make friends easily in the game. Kind of pitching herself, but I'll let it slide. Ryan, player 151. You guys ever take a shot of 151? Ugh. Age 33. He is a trucker from Louisiana, Sagittarius, and I love to sing, dance, and entertain. I love mentoring youth and spending time with my son. That's adorable. Next up, we have Viper. Love it. Player 152. I like Viper's vibe. He's 28 years old. He's a DJ and Soul Cycle coach. Badass from New York. He is a Libra, and I have a pet python. I love that guy. I love that guy. I'm going to try to get him on my team. Austin, player 153. He is 36 years old in medical sales from Indiana. He is an Aries, and I have double organs on the right side of my body. Urinary tract, kidney, bladder. I thought he was telling us he had a urinary tract infection. I was like, hell yeah. I like someone who's open. Sophie, player 154. She's 33 years old, a puppeteer from England. She's a Scorpio, and my favorite kind of tree is a puppet tree. Love that. Next up, we have Connor, player 155. He is 24 years old, a circus performer from Nevada. He is a Leo, and I'm a world champion jump roper. I have 2 titles, one in 2014 and one in 2018. Cool. Hank, player 156, is 60 years old, pharmaceutical account executive from Ohio. He is a Cancer, and I compete on the USAM Golf Tour as a 4-7 handicap amateur golfer. Cool. DJ, player 157, is 32 years old. He's a cinematographer from Virginia. He is a Cancer, and I own an on-beat battle rap brand. Cool. Similar to what you would have seen in the movie 8 Mile. It's called The Walk Down. That is a fun fact. Next up, we have Taylor, beautiful hair, player 158, 27 years old, PR account executive from Texas. She's a Virgo, and she's a twin. Cute. Next up, we have Kara, or Kara. She is player 159. She's 52 years old, chemical engineer from Massachusetts, and she's a Sagittarius. I've always been into fitness and have entered several national physique competitions. That is so cool. Next up, Preston, player 160, is 37 years old, a lumber trader from Oregon, and he is a Pisces. A fun fact about him was I was Robert Pattinson's photo and stunt double for the movie Twilight. I kind of see it, even in an adult setting. That's crazy. You know? Next up, we have Steven, player 161. He is 55 years old. He's a musician from Texas. He's a Capricorn, and I cook a lot. I'm known for the dish Rock Guy Surprise. It started when I was 20, and my band all lived in an apartment together. We'd combine whatever was in the fridge, including leftovers. I love that. That's cool. Fuck yes. I love Ryan instantly. 162 is his player number. He's 26 years old. He's a tattoo artist from Virginia. He's a Virgo, and my personality is my strongest weapon. I can get along with anyone from any walk of life. Kind of pitching himself, but the tattoos are so intense that it makes sense that he would do that. He doesn't fuck around. Jody, player 163, is 57 years old. She's a teacher, bus driver, and coach from Kansas. A Capricorn, and I love games and challenges of all kinds. I've completed a marathon, 3 half marathons, 5 warrior dashes, and I've gone parasailing and snorkeling with dolphins. Cool. Next up, we have Bryant, player 164, age 37, doctoral student, California, Capricorn, and I've traveled to more than 80 countries in 6 continents. Awesome. Zach, player 165, is 43 years old, a musician and carpenter from Mississippi, MISSISSIPPI. He is a Libra, and I will take on anyone in a microwave popcorn challenge. No burp popcorn, lowest number of unpopped kernels. That and preparing oven pizzas are my 2 greatest strengths in life. Hell yeah, Zach. That is cool. Alexander, player 166, he is 23 years old, a liquor store employee from Texas. He is a Scorpio, and I own several swords from different cultures. I like that. Peyton is number 167. She's 32 years old, a leasing sales associate from Texas, is a Virgo, and has web toes that run in her family. They also swim. Hilarious. Another Baldy named Mark, 168. He's 60 years old, a safety advisor from Mississippi, MISSIPPI. He is a Virgo, and he loves 70s music. Cool. Next up, we have Zachary. Okay, he's player 169. Sick. He is 36 years old, a business owner from Tennessee. He's a Virgo, and I own a company that helps individuals propose marriages to their partners. Interesting. What does that mean? Next up, we have Agnes, player 170. She is 55 years old, a senior financial analyst. I almost said senior. From Illinois. She is a Gemini, and I love to dance, and I'm pretty good with my hands, from drywall to laminating floors to plumbing. Why are you laminating floors, Agnes? That's crazy, okay? Hardwood floor, tile, carpet. No linoleum, girl. That's crazy. I'm assuming she's talking linoleum. Next up, we have Pam, player 177, okay? And she's a teacher from Australia, okay? And she's an Aries. Every Christmas Eve, I host a huge party at my house that is known as the best party of the year. Next up, you have Leon. He's 26 years old, a freestyle footballer. Cool, from Japan. That's cool. I am a world champion in freestyle football. He's about to be athletic. These guys are shifty. I'm sorry for the vacuuming. We have Emun, player 173, 38 years old, service engineer from England. He is a Cancer, and I'm a parent of 3 under 3, which means I can change a nappy, pour a glass of juice, and break up a toddler tantrum, all while balancing a baby on my hip. I'm basically a one-person circus without the ticket sales. He's cute. I love it. I love it. Okay, next up we have Zora. She is player 174. She's 23 years old, electrical engineer from Canada. She's an Aquarius, and I have a weird amount of knowledge about the night sky and space because of a cool job I had when I was 19. Go piss, girl. Mary, player 175, is 55 years old, a realtor from Washington, and she is a Gemini. I'm a middle-aged lady with a heart and a hammer. Cute. Next up, we have Penny, player 176. She is 59 years old, a real estate broker from Georgia. She's a Leo, and I absolutely love playing golf, and I would love to be a motivational speaker. Imagine she has to give her team a pep talk. That would be great for an episode. Andy, player 177, age 31. His name is tattooed on the bottom of some girl's foot, and Tucker's. Influencer marketing manager from Texas. He's a Gemini. I almost died in a skydiving accident while training to get my skydiving license. My shoulder dislocated before I could pull my parachute, so I fell for a few thousand feet until I was able to pull the cord. I was 9 seconds from the ground when the parachute opened. Holy shit. That is cool. Henry, player 178, he's 39 years old, a mobile game developer from California. He's a Sagittarius, and I'm a ball of energy. Even on zero to no sleep. A fully recharged Harry just needs 4 hours of sleep. I like that he referred to himself in the third person. That's awesome. He scares me. Samaya, player 179, gorgeous, from England. She's 27 years old, a director of property renovations company. She's a Virgo, and I could build you a house from start to finish. Cool. I could sell her software like 5 years ago. No, like 3 years ago. Jarrell, he is player 180. He's looking pretty tough in this picture. He's 36 years old, a sales manager from Louisiana. He's an Aries, and it's rare that you catch me in a bad mood. I'm a father of 4 boys, and I'm very thankful for where I am today. Cute. Manil. I don't know. She's pretty. Player 181, 25 years old, marketing specialist from Ohio. She is a Cancer, and I won a bikini bodybuilding show. That's awesome. Harry, player 182. He is 32 years old. I like his hair. He works in sales. He's from Australia. He's a Scorpio, and I skydive and used to be an indoor skydiving instructor. Moment of silence for Steven. He is bald, but I still like him. He is player 183. He is age 37, professional poker player. He's gonna think very highly of himself. He is from Arizona. He's a Capricorn, and I finished second in the 2023 World Series of Poker main event. Cool. Zach, player 184, is 38 years old, a sales consultant from Scotland. He is a Libra, and I previously worked as a sergeant for the California Highway Patrol for just over 7 years. Cool. At least he's sales now. Colt, he's player 185. He is 28 years old, Professional, Michigan, Libra. I can't swim, and I don't know how to spell restaurant without autocorrect. Real. Colt. Next up, we have Sherry or Cherie. She is player 186. She's 38 years old. Healthcare sales representative. She's from England. She's a Cancer, and I once slept through a storm and flooding while at Creamfields Music Festival. I was woken up by a friend with half my face underwater. The campsites nearby were completely submerged, and we were evacuated. Escape death. Justin, handsome guy, player 187. He's 39 years old, restaurant manager. Don't ask what's his bucket to spell his job, you know? He's from Alaska, he's a Gemini, and my wife and I, wife guy, have hosted our own version of a Survivor game. Okay, cool. Trav, player 188, he's 32 years old, YouTuber, and Instacart shopper from Georgia. He's a Taurus, and I love dancing and writing music. I've been dancing since I was 9. Sick. Batul, excuse me. Batul, player 189. That's badass. She's in a hijab. I love that she's competing in this. That is awesome. She's a registered nurse from California. She's a Capricorn, and I've lived in 3 different continents, and I have a huge family of 4 sisters and 2 brothers. Beautiful. Jazz, she's player 190. She's 25 years old. Case manager from California. Scorpio, and I love watching infomercials to go to sleep. Next up, we have Cheryl, player 191, age 53. She's a florist from Minnesota. Like Christine, Rubina's sister, and she's an Aquarius with triplets. Ash, player 192, is 27 years old. National account manager. England is his location. He's a Taurus, and I have traveled to 69 countries, and I can speak Chinese. Cool. Love Lizzie's hair. She's player 193, 39 years old. Okay. Podcaster, hairstylist, and mother. She's from Utah. She's a Taurus, and I'm a globetrotter, and my love for the color pink adds a vibrant touch to my personality. Cute. Philip or Philippe, player 194. He is 63 years old. Sports massage therapist from Pennsylvania. He's a Capricorn, and I've completed 13 Ironman triathlons, including the 2019 Ironman World Championship. That's impressive. Maria, and that means he has disposable income. Next up, we have Maria, player 195. She's 64 years old, administrative assistant from Florida. She's a Pisces, and I am the Joker of my family. Cute. That's like a mom answer, I feel like. Holland, she's player 196. She's 26 years old, PhD psychology candidate from Georgia. She is a Cancer, and I perform stand-up at comedy clubs in Atlanta. Cool. Next up, we have Marlon, player 197. He is 38 years old, a Walmart Academy coach from Pennsylvania. He's a Scorpio, and I'm extremely adaptable and competitive. I don't like the pitch thing. Mike, player 198. He's 59 years old, picker and junker. Awesome. From Tennessee, Leo, I lost 80 pounds, got off all meds, took control of my health. I'm in the best condition I've ever been. Fuck yeah, Mike. Next up, we have Caitlin, player 199. She is 32 years old, a retail manager from New York. She's a Libra, and I'm a cat lady, Libra, and a kid at heart. Cute! Next up, we have Tatiana, player 200. Hello! She is 22 years old, a part of the Canadian Armed Forces. She is from Canada, a Pisces, and I can leg press 5 times my body weight. That's cool. Girl, please, don't pick me up. Scary. She'll just lifts you. You're like, help! Help! And she's so strong. Parker, player 201. He's 24 years old, a retired professional athlete from Florida. He's a Capricorn, and I speak Spanish, and I learned it almost exclusively from playing soccer and working in construction. Cool. Whitney, player 202. She is 33 years old, a tattoo artist and DJ from New York. She's a Scorpio, an identical twin. Let's see. Tiffany, player 203, is 26 years old, a designer from Texas. She's a Taurus, and I have a parent named Baby. Adorable. Next up, we have Elizabeth, age 60. She's retired, She's from Kansas, is a Libra, and I've walked and danced shirtless in public numerous times during special breast cancer awareness events to help normalize and destigmatize the loss of breasts due to breast cancer. You go, girl! I like her. I like her. Elizabeth. And my mom's middle name. Next up, we have Ida, player 205. She's 61 years old, a nurse from Mississippi. She's an Aquarius, and she loves cheese. Next up, we have Kelsey, player 206. She is 32 years old, a photographer from Washington, a Pisces. And one time I befriended a snake trainer so I could do a photo shoot with a giant yellow python. The photos turned out so cool, and I was only mildly terrified. I like Kelsey. And she has pretty hair. We have Matt, player 207, 32 years old, wildlife educator from Oklahoma. Cool! Oklahoma Aries. I live on tribal land with my wife, daughter, and about 200 of the coolest rescue animals you have ever seen. That's awesome. I wonder what county he lives in. Donna, player 208. Cute. I would flirt with her. Age 63. We would have a showmance. Hear me out, girl. Nurse practitioner. She's from New York. She's a Cancer, and I've run 6 New York marathons. Love that. Autumn, player 209. I like your glasses. She's 36 years old, a nurse practitioner as well from Nevada. She is a Cancer, and I'm utterly obsessed with Diet Coke. That reminds me of Angela. Angela turns up off of Diet Coke. I love her. Gigi, player 210. She's 27 years old, a farmhand from Washington. She's a Virgo. When I was a little kid, I won 2nd place in a Harry Potter look-alike contest. That is a hilarious fun fact. That is perfect for casting. If anyone here wants to be on reality TV, that is a great fun fact to have. Amy, player 211, is 58 years old, the director of early learning from Washington. She's a Gemini, and she has pet chickens. You go, girl. Next up, we have Dazlyn or Dazlyn. She's player 212. She's 26 years old, a social media marketer from New York. She's a Libra, and I am a Latin bachata dancer. Cool. Next up, we have Wedge. Awesome name. 213, 51 years old. Investment and risk management executive from England. He's a Virgo, and I'm a lifetime supporter of West Bromwich Albion Football Club. Not that interesting. Mindy, sorry. As a soccer player, I'm like, I don't care about your club. Mindy, 214. I love the number 14. 48 years old, software implementation manager from Illinois. She's an Aries, and I designed my own senior year prom dress. Mindy, that is cool as hell. Next up, we have Alicia or Alyssa, or Alicia. Alicia. Player 215, age 39, cosmetologist and teacher from Illinois. She's a Capricorn, and I lived in China for a month while studying international trade law in Beijing. Cool. Nico, he's player 216, 69 years old. Nice. Retired from Wyoming. He's an Aries, and I worked at the Disney Hotel back in the day, and it was experience like no other. That is a cute fun fact. That's adorable. I'm picturing that old man. Ashara, 217 is her number. She's 25 years old, marketing and communications specialist. Maryland is where she hails from. Sagittarius, and my first concert was the Cheetah Girls. I like her vibe. She would do well on Big Brother 26. Next up, we have Vicky, 218, 56 years old, private fraud investigator from England. She's a Virgo, and I'm an organizational nerd. I love maps, lists, and agendas. Tabitha, player 219. She's 40 years old, works in talent acquisitions. She's from New Hampshire. She's a Pisces. I love spicy food, extremely spicy. I consume spice on a level that 90% of the people can't tolerate. Okay? Next up, we have Jacob, player 220. He's 32 years old. He's a writer from Texas. He's a Capricorn, and I'm in a famous local band called Booty Feet. Awesome, Jacob. Love that. Next up, we have Matt, 221, age 32, fugitive recovery agent. He's from South Carolina, Cancer, and I'm an adrenaline junkie. Turn up. Chelsea, love your hair, girl. Player 22, age 29, makeup artist from Tennessee. She's an Aquarius, and I'm an amusement park enthusiast. I will be inviting her the next time I go to an amusement park with a Maricori. So now what? Next up, we have Manfred, handsome beast. He is 29 years old, AI tester, New York, Sagittarius, and I'm a Voguer, sorry. As a member of the LGBTQ plus community, I love voguing because it allows me to express who I am while making me feel fabulous and hot. Manfred, I'm obsessed with you. I'm obsessed with you. 223, bestie. Next up, we have Christian, 224, age 27, professional wrestler from New Jersey. He's a Gemini. I am in pursuit of signing with the WWE one day. and also currently a special education assistant teacher. Get that bag, sir. Jared, or Gerard, player 225, age 30, assistant manager in mortgage loan operations. Location is Florida. Aquarius is his sign, and I've had some small featured extra roles in movies and TV shows such as American Horror Story, The Walking Dead, and The Starving Games. Cool! Rachel, player 226, is age 50. She's a realtor from Mississippi, MISSIPPI. She's a Sagittarius and she never wears socks. Next up, we have Nicole. Loved her on Big Brother 16. She's player 227. She's 22 years old, a student from Texas. She's a Scorpio and she can wiggle her ears. Next up, we are halfway done. This is Fabi or Fabi. She's 28 years old, 22 years old, 228, student from Texas, Capricorn. And going into this game with my best friend, we believe we can work as a duo to create alliances. Hell yeah. Alicia, player 229, is 26 years old, works in global marketing as a specialist. She's from Maine, a Gemini. As a small blonde girl, I don't look like a threat, and I know I can use that to my advantage. Okay, you're kind of pitching yourself, but we'll let it slide. Next up, we have Max, player 230. He's 23 years old, bartender from California, Virgo, and I love writing poems and going into the tanning booth. Next up, we have Chad, 231. He's 52 years old, truck driver from South Carolina. He's an Aquarius, and I can make a joke out of almost any situation, he says. Emily, player 232, is 29 years old, elementary school teacher from Maryland. She's a Libra, and my Duolingo streak is at 1,000+ days. It's a shame that it's over since you were competing on this show. Next up, we have Donna, 233, age 66, retired higher education software consultant, Kentucky. She is a Gemini, and when I was 18, I hit a ditch tubing down a hill and split my entire liver in half. I was read the last rites in 2 different hospitals, and the doctors said there was no way I would live. It turned out to be one of the best things that ever happened to me. 2 livers now, they both grew. I can drink you under a table, says Donna, player 233. Next up, we have Christina, 234. She's 31 years old, an assistant director at a university registrar office. Out of Virginia, she's a Virgo, and I love paddleboarding with my dog in the summer. 235 is Giovanni, age 23, baseball player from Rhode Island. He's a Leo, and despite being a jock, I'm also a nerd who loves movies, video games, and music. Cool. Next up, we have Brooklyn, 236. She's 37 years old, stay-at-home mom from Ohio. She's a Sagittarius, and I once traveled to Montana, stayed in a camper for 4 weeks, and searched for gold. Clearly, I didn't strike it rich. Moment of silence. Danny, player 237, is age 30, dance teacher from New York. He's a Gemini, and I might look like a tough guy, but I'm actually a nerd. I play Pokemon, I'm into anime, and I love watching RuPaul's Drag Race, the most difficult reality TV show. Behind Big Brother. Or ahead of Big Brother, because that takes real skill. Jean, player 238, is 59 years old. She's a teacher from California, Sagittarius, and I gave myself the nickname Mama Jeans when my children were teenagers and asked them to call me that. Fire. Brittany, player 239, is 35 years old, public school teacher. She works in North Carolina as a Pisces, and concerts are my secret self-care treat. That's cute. I love going to concerts too, girl. Wolfgang, incredible name, 240. He's 23 years old, business owner from Hawaii. He's a Pisces, and my first job was working at a circus. Next up, we have Jaime, player 241. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. You're 30 years old, human resource manager from Florida, Capricorn, and being myself and being humbled will help me make genuine friendships in the game. Don't like the bragging thing. Kyle, player 242, like that number, age 35, nonprofit development professional from Michigan. Leo is his star sign, and I have a goal of visiting all 30 Major League Baseball stadiums in the United States. I am a third of the way there, having visited my 10th ballpark last summer. That feels like a fun, doable goal. Next up, we have Carolyn or Caroline. She is player 243, 47 years old, rental agent from England. She's a Scorpio, and I used to pick peaches for a living. Cool job. I love that, actually. Shout out to Caroline/Carolyn. Next up, we have Nick, player 244. He is 36, a respiratory therapist. California is where he's from. He's a Sagittarius, and I am a challenge junkie. Like he likes challenges or the show, The Challenge. Next up, we have Edwina. She is player 245, 63 years old. RN from Illinois. She's a Pisces and she loves Italy. Next up, we have Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. He's player 246, 74 years old. He's retired from New York. He is a Libra, and I love traveling in the United States by motorcycle. Grace, she is player 247. She's 24 years old, realtor, tutor, and nanny. She's from California. Her astrological sign is Leo, and my faith in Jesus Christ is something I rely on daily, and I love to talk about how much God has done for me in my life. Cool! Vicky, she loves God. Vicky, player 248, is 66 years old, a consultant from Ohio. She's an Aries, and I love riding roller coasters. I still run like a kid to get on the next one. I'm obsessed with her. Roma, she is player 249. She's 31 years old, food and recipe content creator from California. She is a Scorpio, and I have been in 2 eating contests. I'm a vegan, but I love to show people how much of a foodie I can still be. Next up, we have Vega. She's player 250. She's 29 years old, project manager from Texas. She is a Libra. I can be pretty spontaneous. One time, a date canceled on me last minute, so I drove 2 hours to see a concert. 30 minutes later, one should never waste an outfit. Love that. Next up, we have Joel or Joel. He is player 251. He is 34 years old, a financial planner from North Carolina. He is a Virgo, and I don't really watch the scripted series. Watching Squid Games, The Challenge with my wife was my first authentic experience of being immersed in a discussion about this series. That is a fun fact, and it's topical. Next up, we have Catherine, player 252. She is 32 years old, a project manager from England, and a Capricorn. I've been on stage with the musician C6 Steve. I don't have the faintest clue who that is, but I want to meet him. I'm jealous now. Jasmine, or Jasmine, is player 253. She's 27 years old, a business owner from Florida. She is a Pisces, and I'm secretly intelligent, even if I don't seem it. I was an honors engineering student, graduating summa cum laude. I worked for a top aerospace company, and I have an Ivy League's master's degree. Jasmine, I'm going to assume you do come off as smart. Like, that sounds like you're incredibly intelligent. I can't imagine not being able to see that. Next up, we have Leah or Leia. She is player 254. She's 57 years old, a retired city administrator, operations manager at a luxury pet product site, and editor for a sketch comedian. Cool. She is from California. She's Gemini. And when I was 9 years old, I learned how to crack codes and ciphers using cryptology methods such as patterns and probability. This led to a 30-year career in information technology. That's how she sounds. Next up, we have Larissa. She is player 255. She's 28 years old, front office coordinator and social media manager from Tennessee. She's a Virgo, and I'm a fearless adrenaline junkie. I've swum with sharks, gone skydiving, and the next thing on my bucket list is to cage dive with great white sharks off the coast of South Africa. That's badass. I've gone swimming with sharks. Very cool. Next up, we have Jordy, player 256. 200 players left. This is a 30-year-old PhD candidate in immunology in Germany. He is a Virgo, and I'm a good sailor. I can deal with living in a dorm for a few weeks. Honestly, that's a unique way to flex. I'll let it slide, Jordy. I also knew a guy named Jordy when I was in college, and he was dangerous. 257, he is 43 years old, director of automotive cybersecurity in Vietnam. He's a Gemini, and I used to be a sniper and assistant team leader on the FBI SWAT team out of the Los Angeles field office. Interesting. KK, player 258. She's 40 years old. She's a lunch lady from Michigan. She is a Leo, and I'm planning on avoiding mirrors since I won't have any access to self-tanner. That's hilarious. I have no idea what my natural skin color is. That's a good fun fact. Tenacia, that's a pretty name. I wish I could say it properly. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. She is player 259. If you're watching this, please DM me and I will formally apologize. You're 34 years old, real estate agent and soccer club owner. Oh, I love soccer. She is from Utah. She's an Aquarius. I'm not a drama player. Everything is calculated. I have the ability to make people feel comfortable and bare their souls. I'm going to let it slide because you said bare their souls. That's fire. Next up, we have Steven, second bald guy, I believe, 261, age 30, business owner from Texas, Aries. I'm good at reading people and selling it. I think my personality would take me all the way. Don't like the flex. Next up, we have Azaria, She's player 262. She's 21 years old, an influencer from Florida. She's a Cancer. I moved out of my own at 16 years old, and I love skydiving. Next up, we have Kelly, player 263. She's 31 years old, professional women's football player, EMT, and fitness coach. She is from Michigan. She's a Virgo, and I play women's professional tackle football in Detroit. It kind of reminds me of Casey. Next up, we have Ram. He's player 264. He's 53 years old, accounts resolution specialist from Texas. He is a Cancer, and I am a traveling musician and a longtime vegan. Next up, we have Nate, player 265, bald, age 43, letter carrier, awesome, from New Hampshire. He's an Aquarius, and I have 4 cats, almost 900 Funko Pops, and was once pulled on stage by Ice-T at a concert. Badass. Next up, we have Laura, 266. She's 29 years old, animal nutritionist from England. She is a Virgo. I moved from Canada to the UK for my boyfriend after knowing him for only 6 months. Cool. Joseph, player 267, is 37 years old, judicial hearing officer from New York. He is a Leo, and I'm the world's best kazoo player. I love fun facts like that because no one can say otherwise. Next up, we have Louis or Louise. He is player 268. He's 35 years old, paramedic from Florida. He is a Virgo, and I'm a rare fruit framer. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Next up, we have Kasone or Kasoni. She is player 269, 46. She is a project manager in sports media. She's from Georgia. She's an Aries, and one day I'd love to be a game show host. Since opportunities are hard to come by, I decided to take matters in my own hand and created my own reality dating game to help connect single people. That's cool. That is cool. Next up, we have Monica, player 270. She is 52 years old. She's an imaging manager. She is from Missouri. She is a Cancer, and I have a great personality. I will need to tone it down some to stay under the radar. Cool. Next up, we have Lucy, player 271. She's 53 years old. She's a hair extension tech from England. She's a Scorpio. I love baking, skydiving, reading, and upcycling furniture. Next up, we have Ryan, player 272, age 30, head dairy clerk in Ohio. He is a Scorpio, and I will be very miserable not being with my woman, not having my fancy pillow, or eating fried chicken. Interesting. Tessa, player 273, is 28 years old, territory sales manager, Tennessee, Gemini, and I am the baby of 4 siblings. Doing that at age 28 is very impressive. Unless it's like a recently started company, like that's kind of difficult to do so young. Next up, we have Calvin, player 274. He's 28 years old, construction project manager from California. He's a Pisces, and I ran with the Bulls in Pamplona. Next up, we have Bella, cute, from, where is she from? Minnesota. She's player 275, stay-at-home mom, Sagittarius. I can bark like a dog. It's uncanny. I was called Barking Bella in high school because of my weird talent. That's hilarious. I love that. Next up, we have Brittany, player 276. She's 38 years old, a student from Virginia. She's a Sagittarius, and I'm an avid bow hunter and hunting enthusiast. Next up, we have Brad, player 277. He's 44 years old, teacher and coach from Indiana. He's a Pisces, and I was a coach at the Olympics, and our woman wrestler won a gold medal. Cool. Interesting. Next up, we have Marty. That's my fake name, by the way, Marty. He's player 278, 68 years old, retired Californian. He's a Scorpio, and I won a gold medal in Greco-Roman wrestling in the Pan American Games. That's badass. Next up, we have Dylan, player 279. He's 29 years old, a banker from Chicago. He's a Pisces, and I'm an avid coffee drinker and bookworm. Next up, we have Allison, player 280. She's 25 years old, model from Maryland. She's an Aquarius, and I've been competing in pageants since I was 15 and currently on the board of a state pageant in Maryland, helping young women develop lifelong skills and confidence. Hell yeah. Next up, we have Ashley. Ashley is a player 281. She's 32 years old, hairdresser from England. She's a Cancer. I'm confident, funny, ditzy, and I have a pure heart. You go. Next up, we have Zim. He kind of reminds me of Vector. He's player 282, age 37. He's a clerk from New Jersey, Gemini, and I love making things like art, music, podcasts, and videos. Cool. Next up, we have Jeffrey, player 283. He's 26 years old, executive assistant from California. He is a Cancer, and I actually used to play Red Light, Green Light as a kid growing up in the Dominican Republic, but it was called Un, Dos, Tres, Mariposto, Linda S. It's the same premise, so I have tons of practice. That's half flex. I like that he spoke Spanish. Alfie, player 284, 22 years old, assistant facilities manager He's from England. He's a Gemini, and I can ride a unicycle. Cool. We have Bryce, player 285, age 21, rehab therapy technician from Tennessee. He's an Aquarius. I physically cannot eat hot dogs because when I was younger, I choked on one. Now, every time I try to eat one, my body makes it throw up. It's actually really embarrassing. Hopefully, they don't have to eat hot dogs in Big Brother, in Squid Games, The Challenge Season 2. Next up, we have Blake, player 286. He's 21 years old. He's a student from Tennessee, Aquarius, and he's terrified of scissors. We have Aaliyah. She is player 287, 29 years old, bartender. She's from Georgia, Aquarius, and I have a twin sister, and she knows how to juggle. I like that. Aurelia. She is player 288. She's 29 years old, professional soccer player, and a barista. She's from Alaska. She's an Aquarius, and I have a twin sister. Aaliyah, player 287. I have a sunny disposition, and I'm also fiercely competitive. Cool! Sean, player 289. Love her hair, distinct look. Age 60, self-employed, England is where she's from. She's a Taurus, and I'm a swimmer and an extreme ice miller. I don't know what an ice miller is. Please comment below. Shreko, player 290. He's 32 years old, elementary school teacher. Cool. Georgia, Aquarius. I am also a professional horror and thriller filmmaker, and I have my own production company. That's really cool. I love that. I'm rooting for him. I like 290. Next up, we have Gail, player 291. She is 64 years old, a retired special education teacher from Idaho. She's a Libra, and I got lost once on a day hike in the Cascade Mountains in Washington State and had to spend a terrifying night in the forest without any provisions. That is scary. Next up, we have Holly. She's player 292. She's 34 years old, a dental hygienist, or a dental assistant, excuse me. She is from Illinois, a Gemini, and was a surrogate twice. That's really sweet. Ryan, player 293, is 33 years old, a business development manager from Florida. He's a Taurus, and although I look like a typical jock American type, I'm actually very deep in thought and on a spiritual path. It's hard for me to not get into some philosophical or deep conversation. Interesting. Next up, we have Christopher. I like Christopher. He's player 294. He's 37 years old, front desk manager from Florida. He's a Cancer. I'm an athlete who excels in multiple sports and thrives under pressure, making me a true wild card in any competition. Little pitchy, still in the casting mode. Levi or Levy, player 295. He's 39 years old, a firefighter and owner of a construction company in Iowa. He's an Aries, and I was in a band whose songs were played on the radio. Badass. Next up, we have Steve, who looks like a cop. But he's a carpenter, so we like him. 296. He is a carpenter from New York. He's a Cancer, and I'm a fun guy, even though I don't like mushrooms. Boss. Hope you like dad jokes because my kids don't. Hilarious. Next up, we have Carlo, player 297. He's age 50, banking executive and sales leader from England. He's a Sagittarius. I decided to summit Mount Kilimanjaro to celebrate my 50th anniversary, and I succeeded. So that's recent. Debs, my queen. She's adorable. I love this. She's 24 years old, a content creator from England. She's a Taurus, and I grew up playing Halo, Call of Duty, and all kinds of racing games on Xbox with my brothers. I'm a gamer at heart. Next up, we have Simber. She is player 299, age 33, physician assistant, Arkansas is where she's from. She's a Cancer, and I was ridiculously good at finding four-leaf clovers, and I'm a natural-born hula hooper. That's a real skill. That would be a cool Squid Game competition. Next up, we have Wesley, player 300. He is 28 years old, a bartender from Florida, and an Aries. I have a pet chihuahua named Hazel. Shout out. I like Wesley's vibe. Player 300. We have 156 players left to go. Next up, we have Jason, player 301. He is 48 years old, a school bus driver, Gemini from Indiana, and they flipped the astrological sign for him. He's the first person that's happened to. Interesting. I have a son that's a 2-time Wheel of Fortune champion. Badass. Next up, we have Deja. So we're just doing that now. Oh. Next up, we have Deja. She's 29 years old, player 302. She works in law enforcement. Boo. She's a Taurus from North Carolina. And I was a detective for 4 years and one investigator of the year one time. Cool. Next up, we have Shelly. And she's 59 years old, interior designer. She is a Cancer. She is from South Carolina. And I have a twin brother. I'm retired and crossing off my bucket list one adventure at a time. Adorable. Next up, we have Ayana. She is 35 years old, player 304, surgical technologist, and she is a Virgo. She's from Arizona, and I have done 2 skateboard competitions. Interesting. Next up, we have Joshua, player 305. He is 36 years old, a trainer, Aquarius, and from Connecticut. I am a full-time father with a daughter who's the #1 ranked 7th grade female basketball player in the state of Connecticut. She's #1! No one else comes close. Don't mess with Joshua or his daughter. Next up, we have Monique, player 306. She is 54 years old, entrepreneur and philanthropist. She is a Virgo, Texan, and I can do your hair, mix you a drink, and help you build a successful business. Read you my book you a vacation, and sing you to sleep. I like Monique. She sounds cool. Next up, we have Gabriel, player 307. He is 27 years old, an actor, a Libra. He is from Brazil, and I'm a Theta kid, but I'm also a gym rat and a spiritualist. Cool. Jane, player 308, is 43 years old. She works in pharmaceutical sales, is a part-time college professor, and a badass wife and mama. All right? She's a Capricorn. Ohio is where she hails from, and no matter where I am in the world, people are convinced they've met me before. It's like I'm part of a secret society of lookalikes. That's cool. Yashika, she is player 309. She's 51 years old, a relationship coach, emotionally intelligent, cool. Pisces, Virginia, and I was a U.S. Army drill sergeant, and I used to play the harp. That's cool. I want to play the harp. I want a harp to play at my wedding. I don't know when, but... Julia, she's player 310, age 27, she's a veteran. Sagittarius is her astrological sign. She's from Florida, and she was an Air Force veteran. Cool! Next up, Hannah is... player 311. She's 25 years old, a teacher. She's a Leo. She's from England, and I have a geographically accurate southern hemisphere. Oh my god. Sorry about that, everyone. Hemisphere night sky on my bedroom roof made out of 1800 glow-in-the-dark sticker dots. That's cool. Next up, we have Kendra, player 312. She is 34 years old, an account resolutions coordinator. She's a Sagittarius from Florida, and I've hiked in an active volcano in Costa Rica. That's awesome. Next up, we have Shireen. She's player 313. She's 56 years old, a personal trainer, a Scorpio from Florida. My hobbies include drill instructor style, personal training, and hunting. That is pretty cool. Brendan, he's player Pi 3.14159. Age 25 years old. He's a teacher, Pisces from California, and I love to play pickleball and ride dirt bikes. That's badass. Next up, we have Chet, another bald man. He is 52 years old, player 315, a principal Libra, Californian, and he married his high school sweetheart. Oh, he sounds nice. Next up, we have Presley, player 316. She's 33 years old, a real estate agent, a Capricorn. She's from Kentucky, and I've raced a motorized vehicle since I was 6. Next up, we have Webster, player 317. He's 25 years old, a tech engineer, and a Virgo from Texas. I am the youngest of 4 siblings and the only boy. Chris, he's player 318. He's age 29, an Army veteran, okay? And an Aquarius. He's from Indiana, and he loves playing video games. Awesome Blossom. Avery, player 319, is 23 years old, integrated healthcare assistant. She's a Pisces from Michigan, and I gave myself a stick and poke tattoo of a peace sign when I was 17. It faded after a year. Interesting. Timmy, player 320, is 29 years old, the founder and CEO of Skirpy. Okay. Capricorn from New York. I am the CEO of 2 businesses, a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I've competed in professional matches. Cool. Chad, player 321. He is 29 years old, a data analyst, Sagittarius from Tennessee, and I used to race stock cars for a large portion of my life. Cool, cool, cool. Next up, we have Bo, player 322. She's 37 years old, DJ and paranormal investigator, obsessed with her. She's an Aquarius from England, and I've worked as a professional elf twice in Finland. I can't breathe. Oh my God. Next up, we have Anthony, player 323, age 25, working in sales. He's a Libra from Ohio. I am part of one of 2 sets of twins. That's against God's will. Next up, we have Megan, player 324. She is 34 years old, a land development manager, a Cancer from Florida, and I'm a pool shark. Love to hear it. Next up, we have Ashton, player 325. He is 23 years old. I'll have you know, a pest control technician. He kills rats, bunnies, and bugs. He is a Libra from Washington, and he has a twin sister. Jason is player 326, 51 years old, behavior health executive, a Virgo from Pennsylvania, and he's competed in CrossFit competitions. Athlete alert, hello. Kate, player 327, is 48 years old, a fitness trainer, a Leo from England, and I threw myself on stage with Sister Sledge, claiming I could sing Rapper's Delight. All I managed was hip hop hippie before being removed from the stage. I don't like that she had to lie about that. BJ, player 328, he is 42 years old, a physical therapist, a Pisces from Kentucky, and I have 6 daughters. Next up, you have Rachel. I love her hair. She is player 329. She is 30 years old, a healthcare administrator. She's a Capricorn from Minnesota. I can fluently speak 3 languages: Arabic, Nigerian, and English. Cool. Next up, we have player 330. That's Al. He is 57 years old. He's a retired police captain, a Libra from North Carolina, and he loves all 80s music. Next up, we have Blake, player 331. Okay? He's 22 years old. He's a delivery driver, Capricorn from Pennsylvania, and he can juggle. Cool. Jacket, wearing jacket number 332. He is 28 years old, okay? And he's the king of cocktails. That's his title. He is an Aries from California. I'm Forbes 30 under 30. I'm the founder of Craft Mix. I started broke in my kitchen with nothing but a dream. That's so awesome, Jacket. Next up, we have KB, player 338, age 29, senior contracting and procurement specialist, a Virgo, okay? Located in Oman, I am traveling the world as a professional corporate speaker. I love 333. That's a cool number to be. 334, Hannah. She is 25 years old. She works in car sales. She's a Scorpio from Florida, and she can speak gibberish. Awesome. Next up, you have Tadia. She is player 335, 55 years old, a judge, Capricorn from Georgia, and I have climbed the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro. So did that guy when he turned 50. That's crazy. Next up, we have Natalie, player 336. She's 46 years old, a speaker, a Virgo from Colorado, and I'm the oldest of 3, but grew up as an only child after being adopted and moving to the United States. I was the first Jamaican American president of the Colorado Association of Realtors in 2023. Awesome. Next up, we have Shauna, player 337. She's 31 years old, a veterinary technician, a Taurus from California, and she's a pilot as well. Next up, we have Nick, player 338. He's 25 years old, a software engineer, Taurus from England. I'm the winner of the 168th men's boat race on BBC One. Next up, we have Thomas, player 339. He's 27 years old, a PhD student, Capricorn from England, and I have, 3 younger brothers, and we were all born in Ireland. One is my twin, but I'm 10 minutes older. 10 minutes is a long time. Jasper, I love that name. He's player 340. He looks 5 years old. He's age 22, software engineer, Aries from England, and he's half Canadian. After that, we have Seb, okay? And Seb is player 341. He's 26 years old, a PhD student and rowing coach, athletic. He is an Aries from England, and I am a 3-time winner of the university boat race for Cambridge. Oh, that guy has some competition. Daryl, built like a Mack truck, is player 342. He's 25 years old and works in executive security as a Pisces from Ohio, and I'm an NFL free agent. Okay, girl, you go. Next up, we have Julia, who is player 343. She's 51 years old, a fitness instructor and health coach, a Pisces, and fun fact, she's from England. I did a bungee jump in Singapore when I was 50. Okay. Next up, you have Chris, player 344. He is 59 years old, everyone. He's an orthodontic lab technician, an Aquarius from Mississippi, MISSI, SSI, PPI. Hello, I'm always up for a last-minute adventure, he shares. Next up, we have Sebastian, player 345. He's 42 years old, a musician and father. He's a Capricorn from California. My personality may be my best asset. I'm honest, kind, and loyal. Sweet Jesus. Drake, player 346, is 28 years old, is a teacher and bus driver, Virgo extraordinaire from North Carolina, and he's adopted 4 cats. Brittany is player 347, okay? She's 24 years old, works in marketing and business development as a manager. She's an Aries from Pennsylvania, and she can twirl fire. I love that fun fact, Brittany. Thank you for sharing. Sam, player 348, age 29. I think he's our first Sam. He's an industrial account manager and Virgo. He's from Illinois, and I was in a Chips Ahoy nationwide ad when I was 6. After that, we have Danny, player 349. He is 33 years old, is sales representative, an Aries from Florida, and I went 60 miles per hour on a snowboard. Holy shit. But it was unbelievably fun, but I would never do it again. That sounds so fast. That's crazy. Next up, we have Roger. I love Roger's vibe. Player 350 is 50 years old, an educator. He is a Cancer from North Carolina, and he plays several instruments. Next up, we have Debbie, player 351. She is 53 years old, a real estate broker. She's in Colorado as an Aquarius, and I'm not afraid to talk to anyone. And it once led to an epic adventure. A random conversation at the grocery store with someone who turned out to be a celebrity chef turned into a whirlwind 24 hours. Before I knew it, I was helping cater a party for an NFL star and his famous friends. Debbie, thank you. Diva. 352, obsessed. Samantha, she is age 27. She's a senior travel and hospitality coordinator from New York. She's a Taurus, and I will be running the Brooklyn Half Marathon in the spring, supportive of a charity. This will be my first half marathon. That is awesome. Next up, we have Allie, player 353. She's 27 years old, a pilot from California. She's a Leo, and I was a Division I track and field athlete competing in the heptathlon. I love that. That's awesome. Hell yes. Next up, we have Shay. He's player 354, age 33. He's a plumber from England. He's an Aquarius, and I got a hole-in-one. That's kind of cool. Next up, we have Nick. He kind of reminds me of someone I know in college. He is player 355, and he's 25 years old, a product manager from California, an Aquarius, and I am a family-friendly and authentic person, and I'll use it to my advantage in the game. I don't like the braggy, casting pitch here, Jasmine, player 356, 100 names left, is 26 years old, a streamer and vlogger. Awesome. England is where she's from. She's an Aries, and I used to be a flight attendant. You go, girl. Next up, we have Jamie, player 357. She's 29 years old, a rabbi from Massachusetts. She is an Aries, and I won concert tickets by calling into a radio contest. That is a cool fun fact. I don't know very many people that's actually succeeded in that. Nia is player 358. She's 26 years old, an entrepreneur from Alabama. She's an Aries, and at the end of a real estate agent I attended, I got to get information about purchasing my first house. They hosted a game of musical chairs. I made it all the way and won $500. Holy smokes. Next up, we have Santa Claus, J-Dub, who is player 359, okay? He's 63 years old, a substitute teacher, and Mall Santa. Oh! Hell yeah. He is from Illinois, a Gemini, and my personality would confuse people. They'll either think I'm playing 3D chess or that I wandered into the game by accident. Okay, I don't know if I like that. Next up, we have Hannah, player 360. She's 34 years old, a marketing manager from Louisiana. She's a Leo, and I've broken my neck before. I'm not afraid to do it again for $4.56 million. I thought that she said that she's broken her heart, and I was like, who hurt you, Hannah? Who? Okay, next up, we have Faith, player 361. She is 28 years old, a registered nurse from Oregon. She's a Gemini, and I grew up as an only child, but in the last couple of years have met and gotten to know my biological sister. Faith, that is a cool fun fact. Next up, we have Sarah. Love her vibe. She's player 362, age 25. She's a promoter and singer-songwriter. From California, she's a Sagittarius, and I love to play chess, and I played rugby for 10 years. Next up, we have Tasha, player 365. She is 36 years old, artist, and fashion show producer from New York. She's a Virgo and she loves to sing. Jackie, a fun fact about her is she's 34 years old. She's player 364, dental assistant from Sweden. She's a Sagittarius, and I can make the best pasta dish in the world, but I'll never tell you the secret ingredient unless you guess it right. That's generous. That's generous. Humberto, player 365, we call him the year, is 67 years old. 6'7", come on. Retired account manager from Texas. He's a Sagittarius. For an old fight, I still crave adrenaline sports. I love that. Next up, we have Chad, player 366. He is 36 years old, an actor and artist. He's from England. He's a Scorpio. And when I was little, I was able to sit on Shamu at SeaWorld San Diego. It's like, hell yeah, Chad. Next up, we have Marino, who is player 367. 367 party girl. Is that a thing? He's 25 years old, a salesperson from Ohio. He's a Libra, and I'm a twin, and my older brothers are twins. Wait, someone else was a twin and had a set of twins. Tessa, player 368, is 29 years old, an account executive from Illinois. She's a Sagittarius, and I do a really good turkey gobble. Oh my God, just like that girl who does the bark. Zoe, that's my sister name. She's just missing the umlauts here, is player 369, sick. She's 26 years old, an NFL cheerleader from Colorado. She's an Aquarius, and I have hiked to Mount Everest Base Camp. Hello, and I just finished my 4th season cheering for the Denver Broncos. Heck yeah. Next up, we have Kurt, player 370. He is 54 years old, a real estate broker from Arizona. He's a Gemini, and I hiked to base camp at Mount Everest with my daughter, and I grew up on a farm. Is this your dad, Zoe? Hello. Next up, we have Michael. You know how I feel about Michael's player 371. He is 28 years old, a life coach from England. He's a Scorpio, and I played drums for almost 20 years at Wembley and O2 Arena for several artists, included Sinatra and Travis Green. Hell yeah. Next up, we have Renee. She's player 372. She is 22 years old, waitress and personal care assistant from Arkansas. She's a Libra, and she's been to South Korea. Nice. Next up, we have Carter, player 373. He's 23 years old, management consultant from California. He's a Leo, and I was the president of all the fraternities on USC's campus. Cool. Next up, we have Timmy, player 374. She's 21 years old, a podcaster from England. She's a Leo, and I was born after 6 months. Oh my God, 3 months early? Christopher, I like his hair with the beard. Like, that looks good. He's player 375. He's 37 years old. He's a graphic designer from New Zealand. He's a Sagittarius. And I taught English for a year in rural China in 2012. To this day, I can speak Mandarin with a really unique Northeastern Chinese accent. That is cool. That is really cool. I love that. And he's from New Zealand. And I actually have family in New Zealand because they work with sheep. Next up, we have Nicholas, player 376. He's 25 years old, is a plumbing salesperson from Florida. He is a Cancer, and I came in 3rd place for a Sexiest Man Alive contest. Let's go, dude. Next up, we have Colleen, player 377. She is 25 years old, an assistant fundraiser and event producer. She's from Washington. She's an Aquarius, and I used to work as a farmer and even did wholesale farming for local grocery stores. I also have an orange cat named Zuko, who I named after Prince Zuko from Avatar. Cool. She's a nerd. Justin, player 378. He's 34 years old, network engineer from Washington. He's a Taurus, and I was raised in Appalachia, and I'm a father of 3. Cool. Next up, we have Michael, player 379, age 29. He's a realtor from Colorado. He's a Leo, and I can read people very well and see signs of when they lie. After that, we have Rachel, player 380, who is 24 years old, a travel content creator from England. She's an Aries, and I've visited the same number of countries as my age. Cool. 380. Exciting. Next up, we have James. He is player 381. He's 60 years old, a hairstylist from California. His hair looks good. He is a Leo, and I styled Queen Noor of Jordan's hair for a women's conference. That is cool. Daryl, bald bandit here, player 382. He's 47 years old. He's a toolmaker from Michigan. He's a Capricorn, and I live to laugh. Love that. Next up, we have Emily, okay diva. She is 383, age 25, a 3D designer. And she's from Colorado. As a Libra, I'm probably the least picky eater ever. There are genuinely no foods I hate. After that, we have Swapna. She's gorgeous. Player 384. She's 38 years old. Oh, 38, her age. Senior operating theater nurse. She's from England. She's a Gemini. And contrary to my appearance, I love taking risks and gambling with real life chances. I would guess she's a courageous gambler. Hello. Next up, we have Emily, 385. She's 23 years old, a data scientist from Washington. She's an Aquarius, and I raced motocross growing up. Next up, we have 386, and that's Anya. She's 23 years old, a nurse and esthetician from Wales. She's an Aquarius, and people underestimate me due to my age and youthful look. However, I have achieved a lot, including buying a home, getting a nursing degree, and starting 2 businesses. I love that for you. Next up, we have Savannah. She is player 387. She's 29 years old, an online personal trainer from Puerto Rico. She's an Aquarius, and I moved over 20 times in my life. I'm not afraid to start over. I actually thrive on living outside of my comfort zone. I love that. Lloyd. Player 388 is 27 years old, a commercial real estate broker from Alabama. He's a Leo, and there are 2 sets of identical twins in my family. My brother and I are identical twins, and we have sisters who are also twins. That is the 3rd person that has had this fun fact. Bishop, player 389. I like the name Bishop, by the way. Age 27, commercial and real estate broker from Alabama. He's a Leo, and I'm a really outgoing person, and I think making alliances and friends will be my strong suit. I don't like the pitching and the casting stuff. Dalton, player 390, is 29 years old. He's a server from Tennessee. He's the only 10 I see as a server. He's an Aries, and my hobbies are video games and anime. Next up, we have Shane. I like her haircut. She's 391, age 26, server and cashier. She's Canadian and Aries, and she's double jointed. After that, we have Anthony, player 392, who is 54 years old, an auto mechanic from North Carolina. He's a Leo, and I always have a smile on my face and look at the lighter side of things. After that, we have Erin, player 393. She's age 30, is a sales leader from New Jersey. She's a Leo, and I love geology. In another life, I would have been a geologist, but anytime I think of a geologist or see pictures of them, they're wearing khakis. I look horrible in khakis, so that dream died after college. Erin's hilarious, and I'm rooting for her. After that, we have Heidi, player 393. She is 40 years old, is an engineer from Colorado, a Virgo, and I have a pet turkey named Tom when I was a kid. Jenny, player 395, is 44 years old, applied behavior analyst from Michigan. She's a Libra. At 4'7", I'm 1 inch shorter than Simone Biles and much less talented. That's a very funny fun fact, Jenny. I like your vibe. After that, we have Stina. She's player 396. She is 33 years old. She's a psychotherapist. As a English Capricorn, I have a book published on how to identify red flags when it comes to dating. That is cool. Allie, player 397, is 22 years old, a student from South Dakota. She's a Leo. Oh, do you think that she knows Kelly? I went through Alabama Rush in 2021 when it blew up on TikTok. What does that mean? Trinity, player 398, is 25 years old, works in retail. He's from Missouri, and as an Aquarius, it's important that you know he was only born with 1.5 lungs. Okay. I love her vibe. Oh my god, 399 is my hero. Jana, player 399, is 30 years old. She's an accountant, so I do love her. I have a minor in accounting. She's from Michigan, is an Aquarius, and I love to scuba dive and be in the ocean. Okay, girl. Next up, we have Jimmy. After going live on TikTok, all Big Brother 27, I'm just kidding. Jimmy is 44 years old, a tattoo artist from New York. He's a Libra, and I'm very hard to surprise. So I love it when I finally am. Cool. We have 56 players left. Let's go. Steven, player 401, is 23 years old, a residential counselor from Illinois. He's an Aquarius, and I'm the voice of Derek Johnson, the host of the independent animated reality competition YouTube series Disventure Camp. Cool. That's a cool. I love voice acting. I think that's awesome. Kevin, player 402, is 34 years old. A firefighter from New York, is a Cancer, and he excels at most fun things except video games. Okay. Sean is my brother. I love Sean. He's player 403. He's 37 years old, works as a management consultant. He's from California. He is a Cancer, and when I'm not providing strategic advice to tech companies, I'm a full-time EDM producer and DJ. I love Sean. Next up, we have Jocelyn, player 404, not found. She is 35 years old, a school counselor from Texas. She's a Leo, and I have published multiple children's books on the topic of mindfulness. Love that. And Lenny, Annalie, I'm so sorry. Player 405 is 44 years old, a nurse from Nevada, and she's an Aquarius. Right before visiting family in the Dominican Republic, I practiced my domino skills, and I've mastered the art of slamming a domino on the table for maximum drama. Because in my culture, style is just important as strategy. That's a cool answer. Thank you for sharing. I love that. Next up, we have Shannon. I think we have the same glasses, actually. And she's player 406, age 30. We have 50 people left. She's an artist from England. She's a Leo, and I live on a narrow boat. I don't know what that means. Let's look it up. That's the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm obsessed with her. Oh my God. Next up, we have Sakina. And she's player 407, age 22, media executive from Texas. She's an Aries, and I'm very adventurous. I love anything with an adrenaline rush. I'm not scared to get dirty, and I'm truly a country girl at heart. Okay? I wonder if she has an accent. Alexander, player 408, is 51 years old, as a real estate broker from New Jersey. He is a Libra. And my son, daughter, and dog all share the same birthday. It's a day of triple celebrations in our house. The dog is the most important. Next up, we have Claire, player 409. She's 24 years old, a data analyst from Maine. She's an Aries, and I have the same thumbs as Megan Fox. Cool. I don't know what that means. Isaiah, player 410, 30 years old, a security officer from Indiana. He's a Libra, and I am a recording artist, producer, engineer, and DJ. After that, we have Rob, player 411. He is 57 years old, bus driver and influencer from Norway. He is a Libra, and I'm a dancing bus driver. Cool! AJ, player 412, is 48 years old, a nurse, anesthetist? I don't know that word. Anesthetist. She's from Wisconsin. She's a Scorpio, and I think of myself as an extroverted introvert. I love people and always want everyone around me to feel welcome. Cool. Next up, we have Colin. I like Colin's vibe, 413. He's age 38. He's a pastor from Texas. He's a Libra, and he can dance. Next up, we have Michiko, player 414. I like that number. Age 26, she's a finance associate from Canada. She's a Capricorn, and I was born in the Philippines, and I came to Canada when I was 8 years old. Awesome. Next up, we have Eric, who is a friend of Joseph from my season. He's player 415. He is 33 years old, a game design student from Massachusetts. He's a Scorpio, and I have two moms, over 150 half-siblings via my sperm donor dad. That's a cool fun fact. Thank you for sharing, Eric. Next up, we have Karen, one of Eric's siblings, via his sperm donating dad, is player 416. She's 60 years old, a retired social worker from Massachusetts, is a Virgo, and can juggle. You think I was joking? They're both from Massachusetts. Next up, we have Greg, player 417, age 47. He works in medical sales. He lives in Hawaii. He's a Scorpio, and I'm not a bad poker player. Cool. Next up, we have Jay. I like his curls. He's player 418. He's age 24, tattoo artist from New York. He's an Aries, and he does mixed martial arts. Lou Ann, player 419, is 71 years old, a retired cheerleading coach from Pennsylvania, a Capricorn, and I love to compete in just about anything. My husband and I have one final competition. Whoever dies first gets loser on their grave marker. Oh my God. Next up, we have Vanessa, player 420. You keep that. I'm done. That was, wow, that's strong. 32 years old. She's a stay-at-home mom in Kentucky. She's a Scorpio, and singing is a hidden talent. Next up, we have Doa. She's player 421. I think hijabs are so cool. Like, she looks so sick, dude. She's 25 years old, an HR analyst from Ohio. She's a Sagittarius, and I speak 2 languages, and I'm learning how to play the OUD. The oud? Next up, we have Chris, player 422. She is 58 years old, a public school teacher from California, is a Pisces, and I like to sew when I can find time. Fashion is something I've always enjoyed. Beth, player 423, is 29 years old, a consultant from California, a Leo, and my parents named me after the song Beth by Kiss. That's cool. Next up, we have Constance. You might know her from Scary House, aka Monster House. Player 424, she's 29 years old, works as head of strategy. She's from England, she's a Gemini, and I've eaten a lot of dog food. At my pet food company, we taste test every meal to make sure it's fresh and delicious for all the happy and healthy dogs we cater to. She probably gets paid so much money to do that. I want to try that job for like 3 months. Will, player 425, is 47 years old, works as an artist in New York, is a Libra, and I love to sing and play guitar. When he says artist, do you think musical artist or like a painter? Next up, we have Preston, who's 12 years old. He's player 426. We have 30 players left. He's 23 years old, a realtor from Alabama. He's a Taurus, and I love hunting and fishing. Next up, we have Julia, player 427. She's 27 years old, a sonographer from Florida. She's a Leo, and I love the beach. After that, we have Robin, player 428. He's 45 years old, works in yield management from Canada, is a Scorpio, and I paid for university by day trading stocks. Cool. Next up, we have Delana. She is player 429, is age 33, a survival enthusiast from Pennsylvania. She's a Scorpio, and I was adopted from Sofia, Bulgaria. Cool. Destin. Sophia's reading that, and so is Eric's dad. He's like, oh my god, my daughter, that's where she went. Next up, we have Destin, player 430. He's 26 years old. He's a chief executive officer from Texas. He's a Virgo, and I got a deal in Shark Tank in 2024. My company has been featured in Forbes, and I've raised $1 million in funding. But how much have you made in sales? Raul is player 431. That's cool, by the way, Destin. I didn't mean to invalidate you. I was just genuinely curious about your sales numbers. Next up, we have Raul, 431. He's 23 years old. He's a content creator from England. He's a Leo, and I love to make music. Hell yeah. Jacob, player 432. That's the name of my brother. He's 23 years old, a content creator from England. He's a Leo, and I have an identical twin brother. Chandra is player 433, she's 46 years old, is a nurse from California, a Taurus, and I rap and produce music. Cool. Jamie, player 434, is 35 years old, a ring announcer from Wales, a Virgo, and if I win, I'll reward my mom and dad for looking out for me all these years. That's nice. Next up, we have Daniel, player 435. He's 44 years old, a contractor from Indiana. He's a Capricorn, and I'm highly energetic and can make friends with anyone. Fuck yes, there's a guy with a... Holy shit, there's a guy with an eye patch. Dylan, I'm gonna get you on my team if I can. He's player 436, okay? He's player 436. That's all you need to know. One thing, by the way, about player 436 that you need to know is that he's 45 years old, a business consultant from Canada. He's a Sagittarius, and I survived an accident that landed me in the ICU. Things took a turn for the worst, and doctors told my family to basically prepare to say goodbye. I grabbed life by the horns and made it after and have made the best of every day since. I love it. I wish that this was like a leather, like you gotta get like something sexy. Come on, dude. Come on, Dylan. 20 players left. Next up, we have Kareem. He's player 437. He's 24 years old, a gym owner from Australia. He's a Taurus, and I was born missing 6 teeth. I was born with no teeth, so hello. Matt, player 438, is 34 years old, an account manager from England. He's a Gemini, and I play off scratch, 0 handicap at golf. Cool. Next up, we have Ferris, player 439. He's 29 years old, an athlete from England. He's a Virgo, and I have a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. After that, we have Gemma, player 440. She's 27 years old, a marketing professional from England, a Capricorn, and she can do a backflip. Next up, Kyle is player 441. He is 34 years old, a market operations manager from Ohio. He is a Libra, and I worked at the White House. Hell yeah. Gigi, player 442, I love 42, is 25 years old, a legal assistant from Washington, a Scorpio, and I once ate a pencil as a kid, and my throat hasn't felt the same since. Jalissa, player 443, is 40 years old, self-employed from Texas, and is a Libra. I'm a retired Border Patrol agent. Jalissa, what the fuck are you doing? Next up, We have Austin, player 444, super sick number. He is 33 years old, works in printing. Do you think like screen printing or like printing papers? He's from Colorado, is a Leo, and I have 2 dogs. Corey, player 445, is 34 years old, a pastor from Kentucky, is a Leo, and I played college rugby. Sydney, player 446, we have 10 players left, by the way, 65 years old. Look at how sweet her hair is. She's a substitute teacher from Illinois. She's a Leo, and I love going to theme parks and riding roller coasters. I'll see you at Dolly World Girl. Rachel, player 447, is 28 years old, an accountant from Virginia, is a Pisces and played Division I golf and still compete today. There's a lot of golfers on this cast. Next up, we have Tarisha, and she is player 448, 32 years old, an entrepreneur from Delaware, Sagittarius, and a 4-time state champion. That shrank together, weird, but that's impressive. That's cool. High jump is a sick sport to be good at. She's athletic, dude. Next up, we have Ben, player 449. He is 25 years old, a baseball coach and former professional baseball player. He's from Florida. He's an Aries, and I am a ranked 5.0 pickleball player. They have ranks? I did not know that. Next up, we have Michelle, player 450. 6 players left. She's 37 years old, a licensed funeral director and embalmer. I want to do that job. Georgia is where she's from. She's a Taurus, and she cremates people. Ooh, I'm always sad when their fun fact is their job. But with a job like that, I get it. Next up, we have Mackenzie. She's player 451. She's 24 years old, a real estate agent from Michigan. She's a Libra, and when she was younger, I wrote in mirrored handwriting, which led me to learn how to recite the alphabet backwards, a skill I still have to this day. That's a funny way of saying that she confuses her lowercase b's and d's. Next up, we have Mel. I love your hair. She's player 452, 24 years old, a student from Pennsylvania. She's a Sagittarius. She grew up in a house with 30 cats. No parents, just cats. She was raised by a den of cats. How do you think she's so cool? 452. Squid Game The Challenge, Season 2. Chico, player 453, is 25 years old, a sales manager from California, is a Capricorn, and went to a military school. After that, we have Anusha. I don't know. That's a pretty name though. Player 454, 23 years old, marketing and strategy executive, United Arab Emirates, is a Scorpio. I have lived in many different countries throughout my life, including Egypt, cool, United Arab Emirates, cool, Pakistan, Russia, and Canada. That is cool. Next up, we have Isaac, player 455, age 22, is a media professional from Australia, is a Virgo, and I have never in my entire life lost a game of musical chairs. Remember earlier when that girl won $500 at that real estate convention? Cool. And lastly, we have Ernest. This sounds like a bait and switch. She's player 456, age 33, is a lawyer from New York, a Leo, and is a certified scuba diver. Excuse me. Thank you so much. What are you still doing here? I hope you all have a great day. Remember, burn bright, die young. Click the link below to participate in the Cult of Quinn draft. And I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your day. Okay? Bye.